Hello and welcome back. In this lesson, we're going to talk about the racial identity element. Before we get started, in what ways have you sent positive and affirming messages about your students' racial identity? Please share below in the module. Decades of research has shown that having a positive racial identity is crucial for academic success and future goals. The Black genius element of racial identity emphasizes the importance of positive racial messages, representation, and role models in the learning environment. When young people receive positive messages about their racial identity, see themselves represented in their surroundings, and have role models who share their racial background, they develop a stronger sense of self worth and a more positive view of their racial group. Studies have found that Black students who receive positive racial messages from their parents and educators tend to have higher self esteem and do better in school. Educators need to learn how to incorporate positive racial messages into their teaching in a sincere and authentic way, including content that highlights the intellectual contributions of Black people and encourages an understanding and appreciation of diverse cultures, not only supports positive racial identity, but also fosters respect for other worldviews. Let's look at a scenario. Kennedy is a very social, bright little girl. One day, Miss Brown notices that Kennedy is very withdrawn and insists on keeping her hoodie on all day. Miss Brown pulls Kennedy to the side to ask her what is bothering her today. Kennedy states that her mom just styled her hair in an afro today, and she is afraid that the other kids will make fun of her. Here are some ways Ms. Brown was able to affirm Kennedy's racial identity. Number one, Ms. Brown pulls down Kennedy's hood and smiles. She tells Kennedy how beautiful and healthy her hair looks in its natural state. Number two, she shows her pictures of other beautiful little Black girls embracing and styling their natural hair. Number three, she even wears her hair out in an afro the next day to show Kennedy how proud she is of her own beautiful, kinky, curly hair. Here are some additional ways that you can incorporate positive racial messaging in your classroom. Start at age-appropriate conversations about fairness and bias. Discuss how different backgrounds make us unique and special. Use class activities to teach respect for all differences. Include diverse books and stories in story time. Affirm the unique identity of every child. Manage behavior with empathy, considering cultural differences. Celebrate cultural traditions to foster pride and appreciation. And teach that everyone's background matters and is something to be proud of. By incorporating these pieces in your classroom, you're able to affirm a positive racial message into all young learners. Please answer the questions below to test your knowledge.